Hey everybody, Scarecrow here, and we're doing another episode of our SkyFactory Let's Play series. You may have noticed that I've already started expanding a little bit, and that's because I got a little bit bored over the weekend. So I played a little bit, and just didn't feel like doing much, you know, in the way of recording and editing and stuff, so I just played a little bit, got a little bit more wood, put up some fences, extended a little bit on the corners. Uh, that is the direction. Hang on, let me go back at the normal. No, buttons! Okay. This is the direction we're going to take our mob farm. And I've already counted out 20 blocks this way, and that should give us, the right amount of distance for spawning. Uh, this way, I think we're going to do passive mobs. This way, we're going to do machine work. And this way is the way we're going to extend today. And this is going to be where our home is in this little area over here. I'm probably going to take this out 2 more blocks, I think. Maybe 2 more blocks so I can make a nice little farm area, and then build a little house over there. So that's the plan for this episode. I also want to get a lava thing going on. I want to get a cobblestone generator, and while I've been doing this stuff, I have in my inventory here acquired enough slabbage to do this little trick right here. Oh yeah, check that out. We have a slab furnace. That means we can start turning stuff into charcoal. We can start smelting things. It is a slab furnace. You see what I just did there? It's pretty nifty. I've also started, expanding a little bit on different things, and we're going to start getting a little bit of tools going on. We're going to start getting just all of our stuff as automated as we can. And like I said, we're going to try and get the stone thing first. Start small. But, we can say we start small. Think I've almost got this. And of course we're going to slab all this stuff. Actually just embed it in the ground. So it is part builder, stencil, part, and then that. I need more woodage. Come here. Be wood. Extraction. High tree. 2 more. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to plop all this stuff down over here, and then we're going to expand one of the ways, probably this way, I guess. We'll do a machine shop sort of thing over there, and it'll be okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. One thing that we need to start doing is actually bust up some cobblestone. So I'll show you that right now. We've made a hammer, and the hammer is made by doing, if it'll ever pop up, this. So it's 2 sticks and 2 planks. You can also do it with stone, iron, gold, and diamond. Well, whatever. I have wood. That's what we're using. So we got a wooden hammer. Take our cobblestone we've been making with stone like we made, last episode. Been making that while I've been running around. You just place it down. And you can also vein miner that stuff. So now we have gravel. We take gravel, throw it in here, and sift it. Now I've got flint, and I've got broken aluminum. We're going to keep on doing this until I run out of stuff to sift. We're going to see what we get out of these 6 pieces. Probably a whole bunch of nothing. There's some coal. And one more, last one. Anything? Nothing. Okay, so you can keep doing that too. You can take gravel and turn it into sand, and then sand into dust. And dust is as far as it goes down. But let's go over here. I've already set up my Tinker's Construct area, and I'm not going to go in depth on Tinker's Construct, so I'm just going to show that I've got this. I want to make an axe, and we're going to go over here and put them together. Axe. Alright, axe. Or hatchet. should make things a lot faster. Just going to continue to do what I'm doing right now. Running around in circles. I will probably, next piece of dirt, start planting. No, I can't plant yet. Plan is to expand this out. Put a little farm there. Probably not going to give another update until I've got the cobblestone stuff going on. So, jump cut. Are we recording? We're recording! We're live! We're not live. We're not streaming. We're almost live. We're sub-live. We are previously recorded. Hey everybody, Scarecrow here with a update to the SkyFactory world. I have been busy, and I have been playing a lot in free time. A little bit of free time I get. I'm playing a little bit in it, and I built a mob trap there, which I will sort of explain here in a little while. There's over there. Let's go over there right now. I think I got all the trees and stuff done. I made a little farm. I'm currently working on my lava generator. Yeah, that's a thing I sort of almost skipped over. I was actually the last little bit. Oh, creepers! There were witches. Oh, I just killed Bacon Donut. It's one of the things. I don't know what the add-on is. I don't know what the spoiler. Not really. Not next. So I built this 21 blocks away. That's a good distance. It allows these guys to spawn, and it sort of keeps them, sort of temporarily. They do despawn. Mobs in the trap do. These are all, of course, the bottom slab. These are all full blocks, as well as these. You can actually use 2 slabs. Works just fine. Above here, we've got a ring of slabs, which basically allows us to not be... Yeah, there we go. That's the button I wanted. All this red stuff, you've seen this probably in other videos, where this is actually the spawnable area, and if you see a yellow X, it is at nighttime spawnable. Red X's are daytime spawnable. So, this is a ring of half slabs, that is a ring of full blocks, and then there's another ring and the ceiling half slabs too. So that's the mob farm. Monsters spawn in here. I have to, if I'm over there and I see them, I gotta run over, kill the crap out of them, and then run back. So I've been doing that. I've basically been treeing, mob farming, going on, water stuff, little tater, carrot, and wheat farm. It's going to be a 7x7, and I'm going to put a tank there with a sprinkler system on top of it. And probably going to put an aqueous accumulator in this area. Probably make this a 3x3 area. Put an aqueous accumulator in the middle. Put some piping down, and there's going to be a whole under island down there. And yeah, that's going to happen. Eventually, this is all. We're all still kind of in the planning stage. You may notice that buzzing is not there constantly. I tried to do noise gate. Basically, it's almost like push to talk, but it's not push to talk, which is, I think, something. You know, it's right now it's cold, so I actually have to have my heat on, and that causes my computer fan to kick on. That's what I think the problem is, because if I do this number, the ambient sound goes down, and if I uncover my fan, it kicks back up. So it's my computer fan. I finally pinpointed the problem. The only problem is that is right in front of my CPU. I have a sort of a grate thing in front of my CPU. It keeps it cool. You know, that's loud air directly shot out of the computer. And that's what the noise is. So it's going to be a repositioning thing, because it's shooting it right in front of me. It works when it's cold. I mean, I don't have to worry about cold, whatever it is. My computer keeps me, which is why I can't block that off. So, the last thing, one of these, okay, it's done. Right now we're getting ready to do cobblestone generator. Now, the cobblestone generator is made possible by this little thing that I have over here. I think I have it still in the smelter. So I'll do the rundown real fast. If we take, where did it go? Here it is. If we take clay, I don't know if I showed you guys how to make clay. I probably didn't. Let's do that right now. This is what you get, the biggest thing that you get from clay. Do not have the stuff to actually show you, but I will run you down the rundown here. So we have a barrel that has water in it. No, we have one right here. We have a barrel that has water in it. If we take dust, so remember, I think I already showed you guys how to take cobblestone and turn it to dust. If we take dust and put it in the barrel that has water in it, it turns into clay, a clay block for clay. Way to do it. So we take the clay, take bone meal, which we get from our mob farm, up that way. We get porcelain clay. Now we take porcelain clay. Oh, that's not how you spell porcelain clay. That's how you spell crucible. We take the clay, 7 of them, and we get this unfired crucible. And we had to put it actually in the thing. We have to put it in the furnace, and we get a crucible. Now this thing has a speed on it, and the speed is determined by what heat source you have underneath it, like the tier 1, which is what we're going to be using here in a minute. And I get everything ready. On the thing. Alright, there we go. That is a speed 1. You can see over in the bottom right hand corner, right above the blue text, where it tells you the add-on that it comes from. It says melting speed on X. It's because it's over top of a torch. Now when we put stone in there, into lava slowly at the speed, of course, that is. I have to remove these 2 trees. Oh, we got a rubber tree. So that's nifty. Rubber source. Trees. There's a chance that that thing will catch them on fire. So I kind of have to watch this so it doesn't burn my whole island down. These the clay buckets are okay. The clay buckets are made the same way as a regular bucket is with iron, except with clay instead of you know. And we have to put it in the crucible as well, not the crucible, the furnace as well. So that's fun. Oh, and whenever we use our clay bucket, on the lava, that's when it's 1,000 millibuckets, it'll actually destroy our fired clay bucket whenever we put the thing down. Over here is where I'm going to be putting my factory platform. There's the mob platform. Over there's the home platform, the tree platform, center platform. Here is going to be the cobblestone generator, and it's just, it's standard. I'm using these crafting stations because they're non-flammable, which is why I actually had to put the water on this side. This area is a little bit too small because when we do this area, this platform over here, I want to make it out of stone, and I don't have stone because I don't have a cobblestone generator. So this is temporary. This is entirely temporary. Eventually we're going to have a bunch of other things. And when I put the first piece of lava down here, we're actually going to take the crucible and set it right on top of this thing. Because if it's right on top of this thing, it gets the heat modifier, I think, 2. I think that gives it 2. And if we put netherrack down and we put fire on the netherrack, I think that's 3. And I think there's like 5. 4 or 5 is the highest you can get. I've only ever done the netherrack thing, so I don't know that. That's the speed of 3. So yeah, we're waiting on that to happen, and hopefully catch fire. I've had it catch fire before. I have had catastrophic failure. Our tools have upgraded slightly. You see that we are now adept with this thing, and it has given us sharpness and extra reinforcement. I've used my mattock whenever my axe was broken. It's a mattock. I got haste and stonebound. This is from Iguana's, the same thing that made this, Iguana's Tinker Tweaks. Same add-on that gave us the clay buckets. And basically, the more you use Tinker's item, the better it gets. and I really like it. So, I'm just going to keep around doing stuff, and I'm going to try to... You guys saw the thing. Interaction. This thing is what we have to use on our cobblestone generator. We need to make a item node, I think. I think it's called an item transfer node. Transfer? Nope. Just a transfer node. Yeah, transfer node. We have to either have to have a bunch of redstone, an ender, which I'd like to get an ender pearl. The reason this is not set up for ender pearls is because I don't want them on my grass. They will, you know, they do what endermen do. I'm not faulting them for that. They do that. They do their thing. I need to say that again. Close. So, is that done? And it's over halfway done now. So yeah, I want to meet you guys back up over the cobblestone generator when that thing gets 1,000 millibuckets in it, and I'm going to go kill my monsters and try to, you know, fence this up a little bit. So we should be done here. And let's... We can't do that yet. I don't have a pickaxe. Pickaxe real fast. Grab this torch. I'll grab the torch. Grab this torch. Torch. I'm gonna grab this torch. Grab that torch. Totally, you know, pro at that. I can grab that wood block. Ah. Okay. Back over here, because you know, why not? Got a boiling bucket of lava in my hand. Let's go over here. Place this block down. Place the crucible down. Place the lava here. Generator. It also keeps, this is 2-speed now. Now there's 2 ways you can use a lava generator in, I almost said terraformcraft. So the first thing is to use the hammer. Use the hammer on it. And we get gravel like you normally. Or if you've got a pick like I just made, pick cobblestone. I prefer to use up the rest of my hammer because it gives me the gravel, and I'm going to end up just pulling the cobblestone away and using the gravel anyway. Thing that you might want to do is get lava. It's good to have a bucket of lava in here, and you may have noticed I don't have my water bucket anymore, my clay bucket anymore, because I told you I have used it and it took it, and killed it. I don't know. Use up the rest of this hammer. I'm going to keep gathering materials. I'm actually going to stop recording right now. Trees. It's just a puffball tree. It's not so bad. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to try to get the rest of my hammer worth of gravel, and then I'm going to go sift it, and get some lapis and some iron going. And then I'll bring you guys back if I get enough to do iron ingot. Alright, so a little bit of an update. I now have enough aluminum and enough iron to show you how the ore stuff goes. So remember I told you before, get these crushed ores down here, these broken ores down here, getting gravel sifted through. These powdered ones, we got them from the dust. Well, there's the other way to get the powdered ones, and this is actually the way that I use to maximize the amount of ores I get. This is the way I use to maximize... Okay. The amount of ores I get, I maximize through using this method. So you take these broken ones, put them together, and you get aluminum gravel. You should take the iron ones and you get iron gravel. Now we can take this and throw it in the smelter, and it'll go through and give us an iron bar. An aluminum bar and an iron bar. But what I do, because I'm a crafty dude, I take these, set them down, and I crush them again with my hammer. Now I've got 10 crushed iron, and that gives me 2 iron sand. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, we ended up with the same amount of iron. Well, we didn't. We just got some extra iron. We just broke the law of conservation of matter. Whatever, one of them. It's the one that, things cannot be created. This is a video game. We're allowed to break the laws of physics. So, now that we have these sands, we place them down, and we repeat the step. Check it out. Now I've got 5 powder, and I've got 9 the iron powder. Now, again, if we just throw this stuff straight into the smelter, we have the same amount of stuff. But if we actually use, logic and reasoning here, we ended up with an extra piece of crushed aluminum and an extra piece of powdered aluminum. We ended up with 2 extra pieces of crushed iron and 1 piece of powdered iron. Now, this is important because it helps us maximize the amount of iron we get. If we hadn't done that, we wouldn't have these extra pieces of iron and aluminum. Now, when we get more and do another piece of the broken ore, and do this again, we may end up with enough to get a free piece of sand or a free piece of dust. And that's how I maximize, not min-max. Still WoW terms, min-maxing. That's how I maximize the amount of ores that I get from this little get up here. So I've not got any more lapis. Not got redstone because I have to actually sift dust to get redstone. So I'm going to wait until I get enough lapis and enough iron, and then I will go from there. Lapis and iron. I also, right after I got done with the last clip, I got auto repair, and based on the amount of light, it does it better at day, it does it better closer to noon. Depending on the amount of light I stand here, it'll occasionally tick off and I'll get an extra health point on my weapon. And there's another cave sound from that thing. That thing is technically, it is, for all intended purposes, the only cave on my world. My SkyFactory world. It's the only cave, which is why there's such a high rate of mobs. I come over here, turn around, and it's almost full. It's the only place monsters can spawn in the entire world. So, yeah, that's what's going on. We're amassing our metals. I made a stone hammer, but yeah, cobblestone generator. We got a little bit of magma here. Go ahead and see if I can put an extra. Ah, crap. Of course, occasionally we still lose. This is a cobblestone generator. Very low efficiency cobblestone generator. Alright. Okay. That's taken care of. Let me get a couple pieces here. And we'll make another crucible. And we'll make another bucket. I had to think for a second. I had to think for a second. Still farming a little bit. Still building the up. Before, the primary use of my dirt was to get stone, and now the primary use of my dirt is to get farm going. It's just a little mini farm. This isn't the end-all, best of the best farm going on. So I will show you guys right now if there's still in one of these. Okay, there is. Take our cobble. Main miner. So there's an add-on I use a lot. Pop one down there. Back up, pop it down. There's our clay. Here is our bucket. Let's go. It's in the thingy. Here's our bucket. Let's grab water. Open the door. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Pop that down. Some more time. That is enough. Okay. And we'll turn this into porcelain clay. Our porcelain clay, turn it into a crucible. That's enough. Okay. There, and I'm going to do cheaty thing. This is actually how I do the those things. That's how those came to be. After I made the full size one, I just expanded it a little bit. I think carrots. I'm going to expand our cobblestone, or yeah, our lava generator. Now it's speed of 2, speed of 2. So, and you know, eventually I'm going to have, for the basic lava generator, have the lava in the middle going out, 3 blocks on both sides, so 7 crucibles. Down the line, on top of the lava, or no, I can only do, I have to have 1 more flowing, so I guess that means I'll just lay 6, because that last one's going to be 6 blocks, so it allows the cobble to continue to generate. I think that's pretty much it. Cover over this episode. We've got our lava generator, we've got our trap over here, and we continue to get hats. I'm not much of a hats person, but you know, for somebody that wants to do hats, if you're playing this game, you kill a monster that's got a hat on it, skeleton head. You can actually hit the H key, brings this up. I've got a couple different hats. Rock hat, Mario, things. Suspicious hat. You know, it looks like I've got a microphone. Different one. Rock hat. Ribbit. I actually prefer no hat. There's a couple of them that are okay. There's one that looks like a headset. There's one big giant afro. Kind of like the afro. There's another one that's got another hat on it. If it was a server, there's hat stands and things like that. That would be sort of, I guess it's a player. Sits on your head. As far as I can tell, they've got a couple of those. But yeah, something. It's there. It's something to collect. I don't really care, so I don't really bother with it too much. But yeah, so we got a farm going. We got our water source going. We got our lava generator going. Or yeah, actually, it's sort of kind of manual lava generator, but there is a way to automate that. I'll be going over that sort of in the next episode when I get enough material together to automate this. So for right now, we're still, still doing this, still doing the manual farming, still doing the trees and stuff. Not so much anymore since I've moved up to cobble, but we're still getting a little bit of this wood. We still, wait for it, still got wood. So anyway, I think that's it for right now. It's probably going to end up being a shorter episode. But, scarecrow out. Hammer. Hammer face. Hammer face. Hammer face. Alright, anyway, enough messing around. Scarecrow out. See you guys later. Bye.